I hope you can hear me, guys. I've literally been out all day and I'm a tad sad sunburnt as well. So apologies for the setup and not having microphones with me, because I just wanted to make sure I got this video out, as I'm committed not only to my business and setting up my online business and sacking the boss, but I'm committed to you and to my channel. So here we go. So today is day 5, and what I want to talk to you about today is what no one tells you about when you're working and you're going through the menopause. And what I mean by that is, how do I say this? Menopause isn't just about hot flushes, right? It's brain fog in the middle of a meeting. It's brain fog when you're in the middle of a sentence, even. You know, you're in full swing of a conversation, and then, oh, you know what I mean? You just lose complete, like, what was I talking about? Or what was the word I was trying to think of to describe something or an object? Or it's just really like bizarre, and it really does like throw you off your guard, and then you feel really like conscious. Well, I certainly do. I don't know about you. um it's also the fact that you're so exhausted, like, it doesn't matter how many cups of tea or coffee you have, it's not going to fix the exhaustion that you're feeling. And it's just like a vicious cycle. Is it me, or does that resonate with you? Do you find that's what it's like as well when you're going through the change? And I think it's also feeling invisible sometimes. Like, you feel invisible, not only to people, but you feel invisible to yourself because you don't recognize yourself anymore. You just don't seem to sort of feel, yeah, like you just don't recognize yourself. You feel different. You just feel, I don't know if it's a numbness, but I kind of feel invisible. I feel just almost like an out of body sometimes experience as well. I don't know. It just feels really odd. I can't put it into words, and this is not the menopause for once. This is just, I can't explain or describe really what it's like, other than you're just not yourself. You just don't function the way you used to. You don't remember things like how you used to. You don't sleep like how we used to. Concentration levels are shocking. You have to write things down a lot more. Um, and I just think things like, struggling to focus at work, sometimes I think as well, like, I honestly feel like the menopause should be illegal. If you're going through it, right, and you've got medical evidence to show that you're going through the menopause, I feel like you shouldn't have to work. I honestly do. I know it sounds bizarre and ludicrous to some, but it's so debilitating. It affects your mental health. It affects your physical and your mental state, and there's no happy medium. You can never say one day to the next how you're going to feel. You can't even say from 1 hour to the next how you're going to think and feel and how you're going to function or not function, as the case may be. It's so intermittent, I find, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I can never say, oh, now it's 3 o'clock, I'm going to feel like this. I can never say that anymore. I'm all over the shop. I don't know how you think about it. What's your experiences? What do you find? Does this resonate with you? Like, does it make sense what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm looking down, I just got some notes here because I want to make sure I cover everything because I just think it's so important. Right, where are I? Yeah, and I think also as well, is pretending that you're fine because you don't want to be seen as the weak person, or, oh, it's not her again going on about the menopause. Do you know what I mean? That's not what it's about. But sometimes I feel like I do have to say, actually, guys, yes, I am going through it. And I'm not saying this to want for compliments now, but a lot of people think I look younger than my age. Now, whether that is the case or not, I am 45, and yes, I am fully going through the menopause. And when I tell people I've been on HRT for the last 3 years, they look at me in shock, firstly. And, and it's like, well, guys, I am going through it. Just because you think I look younger doesn't mean I'm not. Like, I am going through it, believe me. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. Equally, I wouldn't wish any form of suffering or pain on anyone. Just like when I get headaches and migraines, they are horrendous. And I've seemed to get them again. I seem to be getting them kind of like clusters, or I don't know if that's what the term is, but they seem to be not just for one day, they seem to be repetitive. So it's almost like you think they're just about to go and then they come back on again the following day, and it's really weird. It doesn't quite clear up. So that's definitely one thing as well that I've noticed. And I think overall, despite feeling invisible or feeling in yourself that you feel invisible, or just not knowing what day of the week it is half of the time, let alone what time of day it is, and your memory and everything else. I just think that this is why I feel, and this is why I know, in fact, why it has pushed me so much to want to be free, free from the 9 to 5 grind, free from having to face people when I don't want to face people. You know, I just want to be at home, comfortable, in comfortable clothing. I want to be in comfortable surroundings. I want to feel that I can get fresh air when I want fresh air, need fresh air because I'm having a really bad flush and I'm sweating buckets and it's so uncomfortable. It's like I've just walked into a sauna. And I can't do that when I'm in an office where you can't even open a window anymore. You know, those days are gone, unfortunately. So, yeah, I really just want to be able to do my own thing. I love doing YouTube, you know, videos and stuff. I love talking on here. I really find it therapeutic. I gotta say, that's one thing I feel doing this has made me feel, talking about menopause, I feel it has helped me. So there's definitely a positive by saying that for certain. Um, but yeah, this is why ultimately I just feel so determined. I really am. I cannot stress it enough how passionate and how determined I am about making a change in my life and just doing what I want to do, basically. So the whole idea about having freedom as well is about the flexibility it has or can give you. So when you work for yourself, you know, the hours are flexible because you then are in control of your schedule, and you are also in control of when you put the effort in, the hours you work or the hours you do, um, and the environment, like I say. So, you know, I don't want to be in a freezing aircon office either, because depending on the office that I work in, depends on whether or not I'm wearing winter clothes in the summer, which is beyond, it really is, or I'm in a stuffy office where, like I say, I can't open a window because the windows don't open where I work, they're sealed. And I appreciate that's a health and safety thing, but you know, it would be nice just to be able to have a latch on them or something where they can open like an inch or two, just to sort of circulate some fresh air. And the income that I crave to have and I would like to have, it doesn't even, what I earn now is not even half of what I want to be earning. So, you know, and that's just for survival. That's just to be able to pay bills and just to live comfortably. And I think I just crave that every day. I think that's the whole conclusion, I suppose, of everything. But I think what I will say about surviving this stage is about building habits and breaking them down into micro tasks. And also, when it comes to me setting up this business now, I actually break things down into small bite-sized chunks, basically, so that I create myself a more calming environment. I'm able to focus. I'm not as distracted because I'm in a quieter place of work, which is home. My partner's extremely supportive and he understands that I'm doing, you know, YouTube. He understands that I'm doing my business and trainings and online phone calls and all sorts. And like today now we drove to Bristol, so we travelled to England to meet up with some of the people in the team, which is fantastic. So can't speak. It was great to see them in person, which I love. But it's also about, as I say, it's focusing on my escape plan. And I think that's what has driven me now so much, with being so committed to my business online as well as being committed to doing this channel. So what I'd like to say is, if you are over 40 and you're working through the menopause and you're dreaming of freedom, then please subscribe, because if you're ready to see what I'm building, it would be great for you to follow me on my journey and to comment on this video. And it would be great to be able to work on other ideas that you guys may be able to suggest. And again, also, if you are interested in joining me in the business and you're looking for an online opportunity, then again, like I say, please comment and I'll be happy to communicate with you, basically, and discuss doing a Zoom call with you. So on that note, this is a shorter video today because it has been a very long day, and as you probably can tell, I do look very tired. That's without the sunburn. But there we go. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. I do appreciate it as always. So this was day 5 of my 30-day challenge I've set myself on YouTube to do a video per day, talking about the menopause and talking about my escape plan, wanting to leave the 9 to 5 grind, working for someone else that basically I no longer want to do, and also setting up my own online business, where I get to work for myself flexibly in my own environment, in my own time, for the hours that I set, based around my commitments, and also doing a lot more traveling as well, which I absolutely love. And looking forward to meeting people along the journey and on the way. Anyway, enough for me today, guys. I hope you're all well, and thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe as always. Comment below if you've got anything you'd like to say, if you'd like me to do a topic of something, talk about something. Please tell me your experiences, what you're going through with your menopausal symptoms and how you're coping, or are you coping. Like I say, this is a safe space for everyone here on this channel. So thank you once again for supporting me. On that note, have a lovely evening. Take care, stay safe and stay blessed. All the best, guys.